Hello, everyone. I'm Pamela Marshall at the Wellness Radio TV and at the Wellness Radio TV podcast. I saw an interview with former First Lady Michelle Obama, and she was talking about a conversation that she had with one of her daughters. And she said to her, I'm sure in a very African American mother kind of way, go somewhere and sit down. You live in the White House. What are you talking about? When we are just overwhelmed by the stuff that is right in front of us. I want you to understand that what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're an heir. You're an heir to the throne. You're a heir with your elder brother, Jesus. So what are you talking about? As we can get so bogged down with looking at our things, our stuff, our people that we think belong to us, whether it's our children, our spouses, our friends. And when in that little world, when things start to fall apart or things don't go the way we expect, and I might not get this, we're in this season of the a holiday called Christmas, and it is about us receiving gifts from each other. But the ultimate gift has already been given, the fact that you are an heir to the throne of God. Not just this stuff that you see right here, but the stuff, all that's in glory. Jesus said, the cattle on 1,000 hills belong to me. And there have been times in my life when I've had to settle myself down and say, there's got to be a herd up there with my name on it. So I'm going to claim that herd with my name on it. Jesus said I could call on when he was on Calvary, and the thief said, if you're really the Son of God, why don't you come down from the cross? And Jesus said, I could call on 12 legions of angels. We have angels with us. Now, Jesus said that. What power do you have? And then Jesus said, before he left, great works have I done, but greater will you do. Why are we living in this emotional pit of dirty emotional laundry? We're trying to head into 2022 nice and cleaned up, and we're going to leave the emotional dirty laundry behind. I grew up in a family where we did not have a washer and dryer at home. But when Ma had us getting all the dirty clothes together, we would have to use sheets or the spread or to sort out the clothes and put all the dirty stuff and tie it up. And Daddy would load us up and take us to the laundromat to wash and get those things cleaned up. Well, let me tell you something. I want you to just write it down. Write it down. Last night we talked about those thoughts that don't bring us joy, how to just recognize this doesn't bring me joy. Let me focus on that does bring me joy, and that's the love of Christ. I want you to write those thoughts down if you like, if you need to. You might not need to. You might be able to just discard them. And just imagine loading them up, tying them in a bundle, and discarding them, because the cleaning up happened when the blood was shed on Calvary. I want us to be free. I'm talking about truly, truly being free, carrying no more guilt, carrying no more shame, no more resentment. David said, great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. If we can just make that part of the mantra of our lives, because why do we get offended anyway? Because we think somebody that shouldn't have done something did something to us. Well, who do you belong to? So if you don't belong to you, then they didn't really do it to you. They belong to the one who paid the price for you. So you don't have to get into that little spat. You don't have to exchange words. You can just do as you have been commanded to do. Pray for those who despitefully use you. I want you to just take inventory of your dirty emotional laundry. Load it up and get rid of it. Think of those little Obama girls, Sasha and Malia. What can anybody do to them to disinherit them or for them to not be the children of the first African American president. Then you can do. And you know what? There's nothing the devil can do to keep you from being an heir to the throne unless you give in. And then God is quick to forgive. And just as quickly as God is waiting to forgive us, God wants us to do the same thing in return, wants us to forgive and let it go because we don't want to carry that. Why carry that load? It's already been paid for because you're an heir. You are a joint heir with Jesus Christ. You are an heir to the throne, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And if you don't belong to you, when you understand that, and all of these things that we think belong to us, they don't belong to us either. When we release that, it's an easy journey. Because there was a little speech that children used to say on Easter, I didn't come to stay. I just came to tell you, Happy Easter Day. I didn't come here to stay, but I want you to have a happy day because peace and joy is a gift. 23 days left in 2021, heading into 2023. Don't take any dirty laundry into the new year. Let it go. And then I want you to make a practice of not taking any dirty laundry into any new day that you have been blessed with. What do you have to be thankful for? That God selected you and thought enough of you that you could endure. And then he sent his son because he loved you so much, sent his only son so that you can have a right to the tree of life. Let's enjoy it. I will see you tomorrow. I'm Pamela Marshall at the Wellness Radio TV and at the Wellness Radio TV podcast. Remember, there is healing at the well. Practice, because peace does take practice. We'll see you tomorrow.